Alright, my setup looks really weird, but we're gonna work with it. Okay? Welcome to my channel. It's the enlightened one, the gifted one, the one that shall speak his truth from the seventh. What we have is the Sun card, Aquarius. Illumination and balance. Two of Cups. So I'm seeing a very celestial union, a very celestial love for those that are looking. A divine marriage, if you would like to call it that. Spiritual. Truly, truly spiritual. 3-3. Follow the number 3. Some of you might be awakening to spiritual abilities and or gifts. Orbs. Oh, I remember those days. It's kind of like a seed into the plant. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. But now is a time to look towards the essence of love. The essence of love will guide you, but the essence of love can only be found in the celestial. We're not talking the heaven, earth sort of thing. We're talking more on the lines of the celestial. I see a merging of two paths between two people, maybe from two entirely different religions, spiritual practices, so forth and so on. And it's gonna be some hiccups because there's merging of the paths, and that can be quite complex sometimes. Yeah, and I do sense that maybe this path might be merging with a more traditional, maybe, religious path. I don't want to lean on Christianity or nothing like that. You see where I'm going with it? Kind of like that you're like the awakened goddess, and you're about to walk into his life and change it in ways you never thought possible, and that's really gonna bring forth a serious connection to the high priestess within. Yeah, this high priestess is high level pay grade goddess. Think Lilith, Hecate, Isis. And you're gonna go into his world, and you're gonna upturn some things. You're really gonna show people that divine feminine spark, that divine wisdom that comes from and only from a woman, it matters. And a lot of the family is gonna see that. Yeah, see, you're gonna come in there and you're gonna have this openness of emotions and abilities, and it's gonna kind of be like you're gonna activate everyone else. And with that high priestess energy in conjunction with that witchy spiritual seventh sort of flow, you're really gonna light the fire in his heart. Yeah, you're gonna light the fire under him. He's really gonna find himself through you. He's he's gonna find God through you. When you enter into this relationship or this merging or union, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna see that the divine feminine within is it's gonna be really matriarchal. It's gonna really shift perceptions. And there's gonna be some certain ancestors sitting in the corner, kind of like, yeah, he's about to wake up. And he's gonna see that the beauty that he's looking for is within you, but at the same time, it's gonna be mirrored. And, there's going to be some deception coming along the way. It could be family and friends and old belief systems and that will go away. And some people might actually just be like, I'm not happy with the fact that you're dating someone that's of a completely different path, but, it's not my place to speak. I didn't create that soul, so I don't have a right to speak. And from this union is gonna come this amazing spark, this essence, this divine child that's gonna show the world something great. Yeah, this child is gonna grow up and it's gonna be one of those trend-setting children. It's going to be one of those children that just understands the masculine and the feminine off jump. Gonna understand everything that there is. And this divine child is going to be the child that just kicks off that lineage, that new dawn, that new day, that rebirth, that rejuvenation. 7. This child is going to create a whole new world. It's going to completely shift things. There's a lot going on within your family right now. I don't know if someone's expecting. Maybe someone is. Maybe 9 months. But this child is going to come forth with the whole world down in the heart. The heart space is going to go forth and change the world. This child is going to change the world. Whoever that needs to hear that, this child is going to change the world. Yeah, there's going to be some challenges, and a lot of these challenges is going to be from failing systems, failing past, karmic reunions, boom. Only to completely just clean the slate. Look at it like this, what's behind you is not coming, and a lot of those thoughts or spirits or family members and things of that nature, who you are, you're gonna fall to the wayside. And this child is gonna bring in this divine purpose, this essence, this union with himself. And there's going to be some trials and tribulations, but this child is just not gonna stop. This child is just gonna keep pushing forward. So I don't know if you're expecting. I don't know who you are. Maybe you're gonna run across this one day. Maybe it's a cousin, a nephew, or something. unborn. But when this child comes forth, this child is going to change the world. Think of prosperity, new constitutions sort of thing, whole world order thing. This child is going to bear the burden. But this child will speak the truth. This child will speak the truth unto the family. This child is going to be the trendsetter. Think 2030. Whew. And I know a lot of y'all are thinking like, 2030. New beginnings. Whoever hears this, you're going to bring something very powerful forth. You know what this power is going to be. This power, this force, this child isn't going to care about what anyone says, what anyone thinks. They're not going to care what God they pray to, whether it's Jesus or Allah or Isis or Aphrodite or whoever, a star child, indigo, whoever, whatever floats your boat. This child is going to bring forth truth. I don't know who's expecting who someone is. And this child is going to be magical. This child isn't going to be a child that just donates to every cause. This child is going to be very Aquarian. This child is going to be very, very, very filled with discernment. This child is going to change the game. I don't know how, but I hear you know how. This child is going to pretty much just follow the fool's energy. This child has overcome everything. This child is going to be way down the line. A lot of families not going to like what this child is going to do. With these children, these indigo children. These chosen ones, these children of God. These new children. These children are going to make you face your fears. They're going to make you embrace what the world says isn't true, what you already know is to be true. What you already know is going to come to pass. This child's been here before. This child's coming to clean up slate. This child's going to touch whatever this child wants to touch, and this wisdom is going to come from the heavens, from the sevens, the closest to God. This child's going to bring forth arc energy. This child, this vibration is going to bring forth energy that's going to just level the playing field. This child is going to speak from her heart. It's going to be a girl. I don't know when. I'm hearing timelines. 7. It's not coming right now. It's coming though. think twins. This child is gonna have heartbreak after heartbreak. This child is gonna go through ups and downs and everything, and the wounds that this child is gonna face is gonna be gonna break this young one down. The sun's gonna come in. It's gonna be like the Christ child. We're not talking apocalypse. We're not talking that. Psalm 51 for whoever needs to hear that, and Psalm 91. Whoever needs to hear that, bless the womb. Bless that womb. Just don't let whatever's coming your way come your way. That's not the person. This child might come forth with a life path of 6. Small victories. Small victories, small victories that are always led forth to justice. This child is going to change the world. This child is the lover's energy. This child will face adversities. This child will face dark nights of the soul. This child will juggle so much. This child will face turmoil. Lovers. This child might be on the way. What are you trying to tell me, son? The person that's coming that says they're gonna be about that, they're not about that. They're gonna be in drama and pain. And you're kind of tired of it. This isn't some, I can do bad by myself. This is a special child that is gonna come when least this is gonna be a blessed child. I don't know who's pregnant, but a lot of y'all been thinking it's not gonna happen. A lot of y'all thinking it's not gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. But this child will face tribulations. This child will face trauma and stress. This child will go forth, but this child shall be the lunar sun child. I'm seeing a president. This child will be divinely connected to the masculine and the feminine. The Lord, the Lady, whatever the cosmic source, this child will be gifted. This child will be an Aquarius, whether sun, moon, or rising. I don't like to speak that. child will be an Aquarius. This child will be a star child. This child will usher in things that will change the world. This child is chosen. Psalm 51. This child will be very, very, very balanced between the masculine and the feminine, the as above, the so below. This child is going to come in jacked in. I don't know who this resonates with, but this child will come in. It will resonate with who it needs to resonate with. This child's going to go through adversity and struggles and strains and everything, but this child will be protected by the divine feminine. This child will be protected by so many shifts, trials, and tribulations. If your child has had near-death experiences, if your child sees, your child knows. But this is a very gifted child. This child has seen many tribulations, and I see this child changing the world. I see this child building something new. This is the star child. This child will be a natural witch. This child will just be a naturally gifted one. But they will be an Aquarius. Well, there is someone arising. I'm not one to say that. This child will be an Aquarius. This child will be a healer. This child will bring the lessons of the past to build a bright future for the family. This child is a new soul. This child is so very old. This child's going to go through it. This child is going to go through ups and downs. There will be many, many, many deities in the universe protecting this child. This child will be divinely protected. But it's not going to be with the person that you think it's going to be with. It's not going to be with that person. It's not going to be with that Taurus or that Virgo or that Capricorn. The child's going to be a child of a Leo. Their signs will oppose. Sun, Moon. This child will be very, 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 very strong-willed, but this child will need guidance. This child will have the strength of a warrior or a warrioress inside. This child is a girl. This child will bring forth a new day. That is a message from the 7. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Have a nice night.